Aloha Sicilians! Finally, welcome back to another video. For this one, I carved a pumpkin. There are some extras left over from the Spark Halloween party with Girl Guides, and I also decorated our front stoop for any trick-or-treaters we may get on Halloween night. Okay, so this pumpkin that I have, as you can see, it's not the best pumpkin. It's kind of deformed in shape and it's half green, but it's what we have and it's going to work. So let me just proceed with the carving. The first thing I'm going to do is cut around the top and make the lid. I have a bowl and a scraper thing. I can just put the seeds in there and compost them later. So before I get going with the knife, I just want to warn you all to be careful if you're doing this yourself, or if you're a child, you can get adult help with this. Knives are very dangerous tools. As you can hopefully see from this open hole, I have gotten my top off. It might not be a perfect circle, but that's okay. It does not need to be. I'll show you my lid piece right here. Is that on camera? There we go, better angle. Anyway, I'm now going to use my scraper tool and carve out the inside seeds so that I have a place to put the candle. I'm also going to take the seeds off of the lid. I don't need them dangling off. There we go with that. And now to get inside the pumpkin. So I've gotten all the guts out of the pumpkin, as you can see here, filling up this bowl to be thrown away later. I'm going to put this off to the side and move to the next step of the pumpkin. I'm using this part here as the front. So I'm going to turn that to face me, and it's recommended before you actually start carving that you draw on your face so you know what you want to do. I've got a Sharpie here to do that, so I'm going to draw and then show you my design. So this drawing might not be the best. I'm not an artist, but as you can see, I'm just going very classic and easy with mine. Triangle eyes and a fanged mouth. Let's get cutting. I'll show you as I cut each thing individually so you can get a process view as well, not just before and after. And again, be careful with your knife. You don't have to be perfect to your Sharpie line, it's just a rough outline. As long as you like your end result pumpkin, that's the important part. Just to have fun with the experience. And there we go, one eyeball is carved out. I'll add this to the guts bowl because we don't need the piece. Time for the second one. Boom, here we have two nice triangle eyeballs. So now we're going to cut out the final piece, which is the mouth. or at least in my case, is the final piece. If you're adding more features, then you obviously have more cutting to do. So you can see that I've now taken the mouth off of the pumpkin. It might not be the most symmetrical if you look at this side versus this side, but I'm happy with the result. So now we're going to put the lid back on it. How does that thing fit? Here we go. I think it's like this. Yeah, there we go. So as you can see, the lid has been put back into place. I'm now going to bring the pumpkin to my front stoop and leave it there for a few days until it is actually Halloween. And on that day, I will add a candle and light it up. You guys can see that in the next few seconds. Here's what my jack-o'-lantern looks like now that I've put in the candle. I'll get you one final shot once it is darker. It's now much darker, so here I am showing you a final shot of my lit jack-o'-lantern. You can see that the lid has somehow fallen inside, but luckily it did not put out my candle, so I'm not going to bother to fish it out. I'm just going to leave it how it is. It's glowing quite nicely. So I'm now going to show you all of the decorations that I've set up on our front door area, just to make it look festive for any trick-or-treaters we may or may not get. Hope you can hear me over the wind, because it's very windy today. I had a lot of difficulty putting these decorations up because of it. On the front door we have Frankenstein, and beside the front door we have a pumpkin with bats on the right side, and another pumpkin with bats on the left side above this sign. Boo Rip Pumpkin Skeleton Ghost, some random art that I drew a few years ago. On this other light, we have some kind of craft that either me or my brother did a while back, can't remember. A cobweb, a jack-o'-lantern, and a spider. Not sure how well the camera picks it up, but in person they're very easy to see. Anyway, I've stuck these decals on the window in the living room just behind the curtains, and you can see them very well from the outside. Here we have some random fake pumpkin. The face has been made out of paper and taped on. And then panning down the garden bed, here's the pumpkin that you just saw me carve earlier in the video. On this pole, we have wrapped some caution danger tape. This one was very difficult, especially in the wind, because it's so long and it kept flapping behind me and falling off, but we managed, as you can see. Continuing on, we have this skull next to the flower bed. If I remember to show you on actual Halloween, the red eyes glow, and it's really creepy in the dark, so I'll hopefully remember to put that clip in the video. It is now Halloween night, and I just want to update you on the skull eyes. I will not be showing you them glowing because it no longer works. My dad was right, it's broken. I'm still going to leave it out though, because even with no glowing eyes, it's festive and spooky. And last but not least, the second hardest decoration to hang up was this skeleton and this skeleton over here. They're on either side of our garage door. That concludes this video on pumpkin carving and Halloween decorating. If you liked it, please drop one down below. Subscribe if you're new so you don't miss any of my future content. Follow me on social media, linked in the description or the channel art. And aloha till next time.